All right, welcome to chapter 3 of our adapted novel, Out of My Mind. If you have not watched the chapter 1 and 2 videos, they should be just before this on our reading playlist. Okay, so let's get into chapter 3. Remember, Melody is our narrator, she is the one that is telling the story. Okay, chapter 3. I've seen a lot of doctors. The doctors never understand me and think I'm not smart. When I was 5, I saw a doctor who gave me some tests to see how smart I was. His name was Dr. Hughley, and it was funny because he was really big. He asked me a bunch of questions, and I knew the answers, but I had no way to tell him what I knew. He asked me to put blocks in order from biggest to smallest. I knew which blocks were bigger and smaller, but I couldn't use my hands to move them. After the tests, Dr. Hughley talked with my mom. He said, Melody has brain damage and will not be able to learn very much. My mom got upset and said, But I know she's smart. I can see it in her eyes. She laughs at jokes. Melody is smart, but has no way to talk. You love her, so that makes you wish she were smart, Dr. Hughley said. They were talking about me like I wasn't even there. You're lucky Melody can smile and laugh, but she will never be able to walk, talk, or feed herself, Dr. Hughley said. Mom doesn't cry very often, but she cried a lot that day. Dr. Hughley told Mom they could keep me at home or send me away to a place where other people would take care of me. I was scared. I did not want to be sent away. Mom yelled at Dr. Hughley and said, We will never send Melody away. You're wrong about her. Melody is smarter than you'll ever be. You're not smart. You're just lucky. You can walk and talk. Melody can figure things out in a world where nothing is easy for her. Then we left. Melody is smart, but has no way to talk. After that day, Mom took me to Spalding Street Elementary School. I've been going there for 5 years. It's a school like any other school. Kids sharpen pencils, work on math problems, and read books. Kids sing in music class, shoot baskets in gym, and make friends with each other. Kids don't really talk to kids like me. I ride what is called a special needs bus. It has a lift for my wheelchair and it picks me up every morning for school. When we get to school, an aide will take us to a spot to wait for school to start. I like to watch the other kids talk and play. They look like they are having so much fun. No one ever talks to us. I wish they would just say hi, but they don't. I'm in a special classroom with other kids that have what they like to call disabilities. We stay in the same room, but have a new teacher every year. Our classroom is called H5. It would be a nice room for babies, but not for older kids like us. It's painted yellow and pink with smiley faces, rainbows, bluebirds, and flowers. I wished I could go to a class like all the other kids. Melody is smart, but has no way to talk. Chapter 4. In Chapter 4, we're going to learn all about the other kids that are in room H5 with Melody. The other kids in room H5 have disabilities like me. One girl named Ashley is very pretty and wears nice clothes every day. She uses a wheelchair like me and has a hard time reaching for and holding things. She can't talk and has a paper with yes, no on it and turns her head one way for yes and one way for no. I bet she wishes she could throw that paper. There is a boy in my class named Carl who also uses a wheelchair. He's really big and can move his own chair with his hands. Carl can talk, but doesn't say very much. Snowman is dumb, he said one day when we were decorating a snowman. Maria is another girl in my class. She loves Christmas, Easter, and Valentine's Day. Maria talks a lot and calls me Melly Belly. Maria gives a lot of hugs. Melody goes to a class for kids with special needs. Gloria is a girl in my class that likes to rock in a rocking chair. She doesn't talk very often. A boy named Willie in our class makes a lot of loud noises and is always running around and knocking things over. A girl named Jill uses a walker and is very quiet. She cries a lot. A boy named Freddie uses an electric wheelchair and he loves it. He always says, Freddie, go zoom! Freddie loves race cars. And there's me. Melody goes to a class for kids with special needs. All right, so here's Melody talking. She says, I have a big tray on my wheelchair with a big communication board. It has a lot of words, names, and the alphabet on it so I can spell things. It has things on it like bathroom and I'm hungry. But even little kids need to say more than that in a day. I do not like my communication board because it doesn't have all of the things I want to say on it. So everybody thinks I'm not smart. It's like I live in a cage with no door and no key, and I have no way to tell someone how to get me out. Okay, that is the end of chapter 4. In the description for this video, I'll put a link to the comprehension questions for this chapter or for these 2 chapters if you want to do those with someone at home. All right, I hope you enjoyed chapters 3 and 4.